the perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Whoop, whoop. Lindsay is wearing an actual billboard on her head today as a hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing has the biggest letters across the front that says Pelican on it, and it's huge. I mean, it looks good on you, but I'm just saying the word is just huge across the front.
Yeah, like they couldn't have done it a little smaller.
No, I like it, but it just like woo. You can see it from down the road.
It's in your face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What does that mean? Is that the brand of the hat?
It's a golf course or resort, I should say.
Okay, that's right. You've told us that before.
Yeah.
That.
Very nice resort.
Okay.
Of course, I don't golf, but
right.
You resort.
But as a Southerner, we shouldn't use the word golf as a verb.
Right.
You remember that?
Yeah. That is something I think I have in my head.
Yeah, you picked that up from your Yankee husband. That's what's happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
You probably also shower as a verb and nap as a verb now that you've been married to that Yankee man.
I nap is everything. Yeah.
Yeah. I always say, I'm gonna take a nap, take a shower, then I'll brown that hamburger meat.
Yeah.
Now I don't say that Southern one anymore. I did growing up, but I don't say hamburger meat. Or as Ace used to call it, spaghetti meat.
He did call it spaghetti meat. That's even funnier.
Spaghetti meat.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So it's Friday, just in case you didn't know that, and we are going to rip through this thing today. I stayed up a little too late last night watching the draft.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, them draft beers. That's what
you watching those go down the throat.
Yeah.
No, the NFL draft, because like a lot of people do, like Lindsay, people who are into fashion like you are, and watch the award shows and everything, the celebrity award shows and all. I watch the NFL draft for fashion tips. Because those young men are just dead on when it comes to being understated and subtle with the gentleman look.
I can't tell if you're serious or not because
they wear the gaudiest suits and jewelry, and it makes me laugh.
Yeah.
You didn't like the jeweled Crocs that one guy was wearing?
No.
Ooh.
I also didn't like the bright pink suit that one of the guys wore last night, and then huge necklaces with big words spelled out in diamonds and stuff.
Yeah. It's like if you took Lindsay's hat and made it into a chain like this.
Yeah.
Big. That's what it is.
Bold.
And made it all diamonds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw some interesting jewelry over there. But if I had a lot of money when I was 22, I would dress stupid. I mean, I was dressing stupid without money.
Yeah.
So I would just dress even stupider with a lot of money.
I don't know that I would go that direction with it. I would wear something goofy, obviously, when I was 21 or 22. But I don't know if I could go that bold with it, like that pink suit. Or there were several leprechaun green suits last night.
Yeah, a lot of vibrant colors.
Yeah,
which is always good on a suit. Always.
It's great. Yeah. It's absolutely great.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
So I just tried Mandu, and it is freaking awesome. You need to check this out. It's a trainer-led electro-muscle stimulation workout that increases energy, endurance, and strength. So just 15 minutes at Mandu is like 6 hours in the gym. So say goodbye to plateauing and achieve your fitness goals with Mandu. If you want to give it a try, your first session is absolutely free. So sign up at mandu.com or go to tjriggins.com/fitness.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. It's now easier than ever at the homepage. TJRiggins.com. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel at the Media Center at tjriggins.com and watch the TJ and Riggins Show, extra funny and new playlists. TJ Riggins TV is sponsored by Cozy Earth. Get that amazing 41% off deal that TJ has at our deals page using code TJ. tjriggins.com/deals.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
This would be a bad day at work, I think. If you're a FedEx driver like this lady is, and she's making a delivery and on someone's porch, and their dog is lying there on the porch. And she says, "Hey, doggy," whatever you say to a dog, and there's no response. And so she tries again and wants to pet the dog or, whatever. Dog's still motionless, and she has to get on the doorbell camera and tell a homeowner, dog owner, that the dog had died on the porch.
No.
Yeah.
No. No.
Yeah.
That's a bad day.
Yeah.
No.
But I'm laughing because the dog was just asleep.
Just knocked out.
Yeah. So can you imagine, especially if this person's at work
Yeah.
and gets a message from the delivery driver on the front porch that says your
Hello?
dog has died on the porch.
I got some bad news for you.
God.
Yikes.
I mean,
don't
is
know.
the dog sleeping that hard?
Yes, a dog that's sleeping on the porch is a, outside dog. Those dogs sleep harder than most, I think.
Yeah, because they're tired. They've been running around all over the place.
Yeah, they're protecting the property.
Oh,
But
man.
I would definitely make sure the dog's dead before I leave the message on the doorbell.
Yeah, you
But
would.
how do you check? How do you check that?
I don't know. I'd roll him
Maybe
over or
shake him
something.
or-
Yeah.
But then she may have been thinking, I don't want to touch a dead dog.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know how long he's been here.
Bye. Lift up his ear. Hey, buddy,
Yeah.
wake up.
Hi,
That's
bud.
crazy.
My God, I think I would just leave. I would just leave
Yeah, not
and not
mention
say
it.
anything.
Oh, you wouldn't say anything to the homeowner people if you
I
thought
don't
their
think
dog had died on the front porch?
I just no. I think because I don't know what's going on there. I don't know.
Well, then I would be thinking, okay, well, they got a doorbell camera. They see me leaving. I don't tell them that their dog died. They're going to think I killed it.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
now that's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah, that's tough.
It got
That would be
nothing to
tough
do with
say.
this.
Right. Yeah. Hey, dog, I found him this way. He was like that when I got here. I tried to revive him.
Yeah,
you know.
that's brutal.
And I wonder if it says that the homeowner freaked out, was got a good scare.
Yeah, I bet.
But I want if it's your dog, Riggins, you would probably say he's just a heavy sleeper.
Yeah.
Like if you're at work and you check your doorbell cam and somebody talking to you on it, you would probably say, "Well, are you sure? Because he sleeps really hard."
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah.
immediately go, "Oh no, he's dead."
I gotta go. I gotta go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, my neighbor was talking to me the other day through his doorbell cam.
Was he
And yeah, it kind of freaked me out.
talking
Yeah.
because he saw you on the camera?
Well, I was going over to let his dogs out for him to use the restroom, and the code to his garage wasn't working. And it was a simple reason why it wasn't working is because he didn't know it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'll do it.
So he's trying to tell me what to do over his doorbell camera when I'm holding a phone in my hand. Could have called.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Where are these huge discounts on great products? The deals page at tjriggins.com.
Check it out.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Yeah.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
So Sanders is the top trending topic. That's a reference to Shedeur Sanders, who was not selected in the first round of the NFL draft last night. And it seems to be causing a lot of conversation on the internet.
Yeah, conversation and celebration. You know,
I don't know much about him.
A lot of people, well, because his dad is Deion Sanders, and if you are, I always say this, if you are a professional coach, like it's what you do for a living on the college or pro level, or a commentator on TV or the radio, and you call him Coach Prime, I don't take you seriously.
Coach Prime.
Coach Prime. His name is Deion Sanders. His name's Coach Sanders. So he wants to be called Coach Prime.
Yeah.
And that's because he, tries to go through the world acting like he's a wrestler. He's just playing a part.
Yeah.
All the time. And even Coach Saban calls him Coach Prime. And, that just tells me that Nick Saban never was nothing. He don't know nothing.
So people
No,
don't
I'm
like
kidding,
this.
but they know that he has been given so much positive coverage that he doesn't deserve and everything because of his dad.
Okay.
And then his dad has pushed him out and pushed him and, all of this stuff. And he's good, but he's not on the caliber of a quarterback that needs to be going high in the first round.
Yeah.
And he's also a huge, huge jerk. I mean,
really?
he's just insufferable.
Really?
Everybody talks about what a jerk he is.
He's a young guy, too.
Yeah.
22,
Yeah,
something
he's
like that.
just getting out of college, yeah.
Wow.
Cocky.
Yeah, and mean, kind of. Just a,
You don't care for him.
he's all right. I didn't say I felt that way about him. I said that's what everybody says.
Sure. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
there's a reason he's the top trending topic. He's caused a lot of conversation around his not being selected. So he is the top trending topic.
I'm
today.
glad he wasn't just
Yeah.
because of his dad. I'm glad he wasn't.
Yeah.
You know?
I think that's why everybody's saying, yeah.
Yesterday, McDonald's announced the McCrispy strips. These are a new chicken item at McDonald's. They are set to come out in just a few days. These are not their homestyle tenders or their whatever it was.
McNuggets.
McNuggets, yeah. These are
yeah.
McCrispy strips.
TJ and I follow this couple that does the videos for new food, and they sit in their car and they eat them. And they just did one yesterday on these, and they said they are fantastic.
Really?
Crunchy, and they come with this like chili sauce.
Yeah, they come with this. They call it a creamy chili dip. Here's a
Yeah.
picture of what they look like. So
Yeah.
if you're a McDonald's chicken fan, this must be very exciting.
They liked it so much they went back through their driveway or drive-through and got more.
Oh dear.
Well, the thing about this is the first time McDonald's has introduced a new permanent menu item in a long time. Everything else they do is a temporary thing. This is on the menu now.
Yeah. So I guess if you love, and they said this might be the precursor to the return of the snack wrap that everybody loves so much. There are petitions online to bring that item back. People really feel deeply about the McDonald's snack wrap with chicken in it. So we'll see how this turns out. It's the best thing you've ever had.
I don't like McDonald's food that much otherwise, and I would kill somebody to get a snack wrap right now.
Whoa.
Kill somebody.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. He'd kill somebody. It's the best thing he's ever had. Wow. Strong endorsement from Rob.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
All right, we're here with Greg and Katie from Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress with locations all over the Lake Norman area. And y'all are remodeling one of the locations, and it's going to be all new. What's going on with that?
Yeah, for almost 16 years, it's been our outlet store on East Mooresville. It's right on the corner of 115 and 150, and we just remodeled it. It's we call it's the same great store, just upgraded decor. So it's a full-on Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress now, and we still have the clearances 20 to 70% off.
Yeah.
Tell them about the Sip and Shop.
So Thursday, April 24th from 5:30 to 7:30, we're going to have a Sip and Shop open house. You can come check out the new digs, I'll be bartending.
Yeah.
Live music, great food, free drinks. we just want you guys to come by and check it out.
Yeah, and the great prices on all of the stuff, including those avocado mattresses that are so hot right now.
Yes, we just brought in avocado. We have people traveling from all over the place to try these beds. They are organic. They've won #1 in Consumer Reports for the past 7 years. They're amazing.
So always the best with Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Go to tjriggins.com/mattress if you want to find out more. And I will definitely be at the Sippin' Shop sipping, and Jody will be shopping. So we'll
Sounds
see
like
you there.
a sweet deal to me.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. A button to our new 24/7 stream specifically created for the Carolinas. Get exclusive content, deals, and more, plus the show. New each weekday at 7 a.m. Eastern. Add it to your phone's home screen today. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Listen everywhere.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Make sure you subscribe on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or at tjriggins.com so you never miss a new episode. We were just talking about, during Now Trending, McDonald's announced yesterday that the McCrispy strips are coming. I think it's on May 5th that you'll be able to buy those. It's a long chicken tender, fried, and it comes with a new creamy chili dipping sauce.
Yeah, and I wonder if the sauce is they're tied to Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Probably. Maybe. Who knows?
I don't know.
But people are really excited. Rob said their chicken strips or their snack wrap is the greatest thing he's ever eaten. He said he would kill somebody for it. I want that to be on the record.
From McDonald's.
Yeah, from McDonald's.
Best thing McDonald's has ever had.
Best thing McDonald's has ever had. But yesterday I saw another video relating to food that really set the internet on fire. It was a woman. She's got 6 kids. She's married. She's a stay-at-home mom. She was like, this is how I make lunch for my kids at home. And she was making 6 peanut butter and jellies, like whipping them out, bam, bam, bam. Like she's got it down to a science. But she was using a spoon. Peanut butter, the back of the spoon for the peanut butter, and then dumping the jelly on, and then using the back of the spoon again and smearing it all over there. Mm-hmm. And the top comment was, I've never seen somebody use a spoon to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm only a butter knife person. And then like thousands more comments are like, are you kidding? I didn't even know people used knives to make. I mean, it was crazy.
I've used a spoon, not exclusively a spoon, but I've used a spoon like that my entire life
to do the peanut butter sandwich,
and especially mayonnaise.
Really?
To spread mayonnaise on a sandwich. Because you get a spoonful basically and dump it on there, and it's easier, and you're not clang, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then spreading it to get on your hand and all, you just smear it more than spread it.
Yeah. How do you do it, Lindsay?
I'll use anything that's near me, honestly. But what I don't love is getting the peanut butter in the jelly and the jelly and I don't love that.
I don't do that.
Doing that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, but if I have a fork, I'll use it. I don't care. Listen, I'm not picky around here. It's quick.
It's whatever gets the job done.
It's funny that she said that, because then the third party entered the chat and they were like, I only use a fork. And people were like, well, how do you even use a fork? She goes, well, I use it the same way I do the spoon, but I like the fork with the jelly because it breaks up the clumps of jelly that might come out. So
I do
that kind of makes sense.
Separate utensils so they don't get mixed up together, and I do a fork in the jelly that way. Peanut butter I usually do with a knife or spoon, just depends on how far I got to dig down in there.
Yeah.
And
y'all don't use a squeeze jelly?
No.
I've never.
Yeah. We use that a lot. Yeah. Now that I say it, but I still spread it with a fork because it's clumpy.
Yeah, that's the point they made. It was like it's
you
easier
don't
to break
spread
up
it at all, Rob. Rob just.
Yeah, I mean, I layer
I picture that.
I'm layering it when I squeeze. I just move my hand around.
Oh, that's got to be a lot of jelly, though. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want it as an accent to the peanut butter. You want it as you want a jelly and peanut butter sandwich, obviously.
Yeah.
He likes the jelly.
I'm the other way. My kids say that if I made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for them when they were little, they wouldn't be able to open their mouths for the rest of the day because I'd put so much peanut butter on it.
Lathering it on there with a spoon.
And Rob's just.
I like my jelly squeezable. It's funny.
I actually have a pump for the jelly.
More TJ and Riggins coming up. Make your company part of the new radio explosion. Go to tjriggins.com/explosion. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins. What is new radio? New radio is
Streaming everywhere.
listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
All right. The special time of the week where we escort the weekend in with fun and frivolity, mirth, wit, and merry song. That's what we're doing. It's Riggins' turn to shine.
Yes.
So everything that has gone on the TJ and Riggins show for the week and in pop culture and the world in Riggins' funny week in review song.
And this is my song, it's called The Week in Review. It's a week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you. I hope you enjoyed your Easter egg hunts because Jesus died to save our souls. I searched for Lindsay's eggs, but they're all frozen like pizza rolls. I spent some time with family. The weekend was quiet as a whisper, but Tech D Rob went to his cousin's, who is 70 and also his sister. I never can figure out what's going on there. TJ made honey glazed ham and Cajun deviled eggs. It all sounds delicious to me. So Jesus has officially risen, and so has TJ's A1C. And this is my song. It's called The Week in Review. It's a week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you. Today is National Hug a Plumber Day. I'll be sure to do my part, but randomly hugging a plumber is how a lot of internet videos start. And tomorrow is National Pretzel Day, and maybe I'm out of touch, but something tells me the 16-year-old working at Auntie Anne's just doesn't care as much. Tech D Rob tried to order a Nintendo Switch 2, and there was a confusing wait in line component. And I know what you're all thinking, but he actually has 2 jobs at the moment. And this is my song. It's called The Week in Review. It's a week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you. And Pope Francis passed away, and now the Cardinals will select another. I told Lindsay Pope Francis had died, and she asked if it was Billie Eilish's brother. Who's that? Joe Exotic got married again. He decided to give it another go. I apologize for calling it white trash because I found out his husband's from Mexico. and People magazine declared Demi Moore the most beautiful person in the world. I thought it was important to note. I would have said Pete Davidson. Unfortunately, I don't have a vote. And this is my song. It's called The Week in Review. It's a week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you.
Oh, that's a good one.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you so much.
Hell yeah, brother.
really good one.
Thank you. Good one. So it is an important week. We're going to find out coming up next about who on the TJ and Riggins show knows the most about the others. A little test to play coming up next.
TJ, Riggins, and Lindsay want to thank you for listening. Let's go! This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
We're having a big celebration, and we're raising money for Peyton's Promise at the same time. It's Saturday, June 14th. Make sure you get subscribed to Prime and Prime Plus at tjriggins.com because that's where all of the details will be first, and you don't want to miss out.
This Mother's Day, forget the crowded restaurants and treat Mom to a brunch as special as she is. Crafted by professional chefs, made effortless for you. Table and Twine's Mother's Day brunch features dishes like rich, flaky croissants and gourmet quiches, all designed by their culinary team to bring 5-star flavor to your home. And when you pre-order by April 14th, you'll get $15 off. This year, give Mom the gift of a beautiful meal. No stress, no mess, just chef-inspired perfection. Order now at tjriggins.com/table-and-twine.
Let's go. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. The TJ and Riggins Show, Extra Funny, The Week in Review, and all the new and past podcasts. Listen, fast forward, download, and share. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
In Ace's memory, Peyton's Promise is doing more in 2025 thanks to you and great partners like Lily and Grace at tjriggins.com/LG. They help people love how they live in moments that matter. The Temple Team at tjriggins.com/Temple Team or 704-235-3000. Let them know TJ sent you.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. With TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
And thank you to the radio family for being a part of this. I'd say the radio family probably knows more about the show members than they do about their own families.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, sometimes they pull out little factoids. Hey, TJ, do you remember, and when you talked about this, and I'll bring it up to you, and you'll have no idea. Like, just something you said stuck with them for whatever reason.
Yeah, and especially if it's funny, and I'll go, wow, that does sound like something I would say.
We'll do that. But I thought it might be interesting to find out how much we know about each other on a Friday. Fun little game we'll play. So I'm just going to ask you straight questions. You can try to answer, and we'll find out who on the TJ and Riggins Show knows the most about the other members of the TJ and Riggins Show. So I'll start with Rob. Rob, does Lindsay know who the Insane Clown Posse is?
I think so. I think she does.
Lindsay, do you know who the Insane Clown Posse is?
Yeah, it was a group.
It was a group. Yeah. It's a hip-hop group. Two clowns. So, okay, perfect.
Yeah. So she should have had more specific information before you gave her credit for it, because the word posse indicates that it's a group.
That is true.
So she didn't say a musical group or anything, so I don't think we count that.
They were
You don't think so?
a 90s hit, or 90s, right?
I think
Early.
so. Yeah. Probably late 90s, early 2000s. They wore that clown makeup. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shaggy Two Dope and Violent J.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
TJ, can you name Lindsay's two beloved Maltipoos?
I know Teddy and
she loved this dog so much.
Teddy and
How dare you? Just kidding.
no. What was the other one?
Beep. Do we get a timer?
No, Bella.
Bella, yeah.
Bella.
That's right.
Bella.
That's right. But she does talk about Teddy way more than Bella.
That is true.
Yeah, way more.
No, yeah. Not way. Not
Way more, yeah.
I don't know. I'd say way
Don't
more.
listen to them, Bella.
Lindsay, what was Rob's first job?
Ooh, I know his jobs. I don't know his first jobs. Wendy's.
Rob?
No, that was my second job. My first job was Carowinds for a week.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
A week because you wanted to save enough money to buy something and then you quit.
Correct. A Nintendo GameCube.
Right.
Oh,
Okay, she does know something.
And he didn't just quit; he ghosted them.
Yeah,
he just never went back, never called or anything.
Yeah. He just vanished.
He's going to take his kids one day and they're going to be like, that's Rob that just left.
But that was good. She knew his first two jobs, so that was just sort of a mix-up in the timeline. TJ, who is my favorite singer of all time?
Jimmy Buffett.
That is correct. Rob, what is the unique item of clothing that TJ wore to his wedding?
Oh, it was a Looney Tunes vest.
TJ.
It was a Disney vest, but I wanted a Looney Tunes vest, but I had to settle for the Disney characters.
He settled
Yeah.
for the Disney characters because they didn't have the one he wanted.
One thing I wanted.
Didn't even have it.
So stupid.
Yeah.
The Tasmanian devil.
Yeah. I wanted Taz and Tweety Bird.
Now, these questions will get significantly harder now. We've got a bunch of these. Lindsay, I'll give you this final one really quick. What is TJ's specific complaint about Italian sausage?
Ooh, that it's not spicy enough? I don't know.
It's got a vapor. It's got a vapor. We've got more later.
Thank you for joining us.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
This is TJ and Riggins. TJ, Riggins, and Lindsay want to thank you for listening.
Let's go.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Baby, let's go.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm all over Reddit.
Are you?
I am Mr. Reddit and Ask Reddit. And am I the...
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I love that.
Love it. Can't get enough of it.
I love sitting around the internet cafe looking at all that stuff.
Sure. Look at me, Redditing.
But the Reddit did do something yesterday. They asked, what are things women find embarrassing that men don't actually care about? You know how I always said that, hey, if you're at the beach and you stand up to go somewhere down the beach or whatever, ladies, don't put your cover up on because you're, worried about how your butt looks. Men don't care, especially your man does not care what your butt looks like. He likes it.
Yeah.
No matter what, he likes it. Your husband likes it. So this is that kind of stuff. Things that women find embarrassing that men actually don't. People seeing your house not being perfectly cleaned. I don't think that's a thing much anymore with women since they stopped trying to be ladies.
What do you say?
You know how I always say that because they're just cussing like longshoremen on all their videos or in public and stuff like that. My daughter has a friend that is the messiest, most disgusting. Just like you would picture the worst frat guy from a movie to be.
What?
Her room is just destroyed all the time. Just
oh gosh,
all that. So anyway, let's see. I disagree with this one. Passing gas and burps and stuff, that is embarrassing. You shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, I'm not a fan
in
of
public or in front of people, men or women. Men don't care how embarrassing your driver's license picture is.
That's a good one. Yeah,
That is a good one.
I don't care.
Or if you rewear the same outfit close together.
Don't care.
Let's see. Scars and stretch marks or cellulite.
Don't care.
Yeah, men aren't crazy worried about that. Tummy pouches or pooches.
Oh.
Or little bellies in general. Men most of the time don't care about that. But that's a big one with the women, isn't it, Lynn?
Yeah. I look at mine every day.
But do you ever hear a woman say that she's got that because she's got kids, but she's really not a mom? She doesn't have any kids.
Oh, that if she says she has one because of kids?
Yeah, it's like, I didn't have that before I had kids. And
oh, yeah.
Well, you don't have kids.
Girl, you ain't.
Yeah, you ain't got no kids. You got a dog.
You ain't birthed nothing.
Yeah.
And I don't think women care about this anymore either. This says women are still embarrassed by eating a lot or finishing your entire meal, like cleaning your plate.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never cared about that.
I know.
Yeah, I actually love that.
Mm-hmm.
Get in there, dig in.
Yeah.
Clean plate club is. I like
Kyle's
that.
first date was just wings and ribs, and we were just going at it. He was like, "That's how I knew I was gonna marry you."
That's a great one. I love watching girls eat chicken wings for some reason. I can't tell you why.
So you and Kyle are both chubby chasers then?
Maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, look at me, always slaving over a hot microphone. Look, the big Cellation And fundraiser for Peyton's Promise is coming up June 14th. We've been telling you about that. Also, I hate to nag because I've been nagging this whole time. Make sure you go get subscribed to TJ Riggins Prime and Prime Plus, because that's where you get the information about tickets and locations and all of that kind of stuff that you'll need. You'll get that first if you're a subscriber. And you got to have that done by May 8th, because that's when the next round of information is coming. So go to tjriggins.com, subscribe to Prime and Prime Plus, get that info about the celebration time, and then the, of course, the big Peyton's Promise fundraiser. It's all tied in together in a nice little package.
We've been working with the Johnson Group for years and know that they are the ones who to call for commercial cleaning, janitorial services, and so much more. Learn more at tjriggins.com/clean. The Johnson Group provides the most consistent, first-class services available in commercial cleaning. That's tjriggins.com/clean.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. A TJ Riggins Prime button to get to invitations, links, and all the great Prime Plus exclusive content. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
I get so excited talking about our Gregory Jewelers in downtown Statesville because they have the best products for the best prices. And I wouldn't just say that about anyone. You can find diamond engagement rings for the best prices in town. You can find birthstone jewelry, watches, men's and women's, fashion jewelry. They offer pretty much anything you can think of. So if you're in the market for any jewelry at all, check out our Gregory Jewelers in downtown Statesville. At our Gregory Jewelers, we speak diamond.
What is new radio? New radio is
Streaming everywhere.
listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
You know how you can tell when you're really friends with the people you work with, when you're just having a normal, innocent conversation and somebody says something about what they like, and then everybody else in the group just starts ragging them like they just said the worst possible thing, and then that person laughs. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So we were just talking about, Lindsay brought up the subject of eating wangs, and then, just like we do on the air, everything when you talk about food just leads from one thing to the other. And so they were talking about this really good place to get wings, and then Rob goes, "I'm gonna have to check that out. Do they have boneless wings? Because that's all I like." I was like, "Yeah, for children, they have it on the kids menu."
Children and chicks.
Yeah, the two CHs, children and chicks.
Yeah.
I can't handle the bone. Mom, can you take it off the bone?
Come on.
Do you eat shrimp, Rob?
Oh yeah, I love shrimp.
Okay. Do you eat shrimp that has to be peeled, like a boiled shrimp?
Never had boiled shrimp, I guess.
Okay.
Every time I've ever had shrimp, it did not need to be peeled.
It's in an Alfredo or something, I'm assuming.
Or fried?
Or fried, yeah.
Or like a popcorn shrimp.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So you've never had boiled popcorn shrimp?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a feeling that you wouldn't like boiled shrimp simply because you wouldn't want to peel it as you eat it.
That does sound like a lot of work.
It's
It's not a lot of work. It's just that you probably wouldn't like touching it. You're very sensitive to touch.
That's true.
And you
I'm
have
actually shocked you like shrimp, period.
Yeah.
I like a lot of fish sticks.
He's a seafood lover. He is a seafood lover. He loves a fish sandwich from Bojangles, the Bojangler.
Yeah, loves it.
Yeah. He's actually a seafood connoisseur, Lindsay. Can't believe you didn't know that.
I didn't know.
I mean, how many times have you seen, I don't know, these chefs from New Orleans, these fancy restaurants, showing their recipe for popcorn shrimp?
Right.
Charleston has a lot of restaurants
that
feature popcorn shrimp.
You bet. I love seafood.
In a nice white wine reduction, lemon reduction sauce.
You won't believe this, but I do eat salmon now.
Oh,
Good for you.
that is big.
Well, how does
Fried?
Yeah, so say, how's it prepared?
It's been cooked on the stove in a pan.
Okay, so skillet fried in probably olive oil or something, which is fine. It's good for you.
Good
With
for
some
you.
Cajun seasoning.
Look at you.
What kind of
Proud of you,
Cajun
Rob.
seasoning? Tony's?
I don't know. It just says Cajun on the label. It doesn't say Tony.
Oh, okay.
Knockoff brand.
I don't know.
We
It
ain't
just,
paying for
says,
Tony's in this household.
it just says Cajun, and we got it at neighbor's garage sale next door.
Yeah.
I cooked my salmon in it. Long Rob Silver.
Yeah. Well, I just good for you because if I eat salmon, it's not because that's what I really really wanted.
Yeah.
My wife would put salmon way up in her top 5 things that she loves.
Really?
Yeah.
Me too.
And that's why we're never going to make it. We have nothing in common.
No, you really
I don't
don't.
even know who she is.
TJ Riggins and Lindsay want to thank you for listening.
Let's go!
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Subscribe to all the shows at tjriggins.com and never miss the latest episodes. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins. TJ and Riggins. TJ and Riggins. TJ and Riggins.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
All right. Y'all know I really don't keep up with celebrity gossip and all that. If I find it interesting, it's for reasons other than, can you believe that they're doing this? It's cool and blah, blah, blah. So, Riggins, you got to tell me here about what's going on with the little cat fight thing with Camila Cabello and Katy Perry.
You know, I just saw the headline. She said something about the space flight. I didn't read the story.
Yeah, she posted a TikTok, Camila did, with her upcoming tour dates, and she captioned it, didn't have the budget to fly to space to promote my tour dates, so I made this TikTok instead.
Oh. Yeah, that was a little catty.
Yeah. What is their history? Do you know, Lindsay? You're a girl. You're supposed to keep up with this sort of thing.
I do not know, but that is spicy.
Mm-hmm.
That is spicy. It's a good way to get attention if you really are trying to sell
Yeah.
tickets to your tour.
Sure.
Making fun of Katy Perry.
Mm-hmm.
I would even buy them, and I don't even like her.
Yeah. So we got to figure out what that's all about. You
Yeah.
think we'll hear.
I don't know that Katy Perry has a history of being mean to other fellow celebrity other than Taylor Swift. I know she was not nice to. Or
Really?
that was the story anyway. Sure.
Oh, I bet that wasn't the truth. You know, they write things that aren't true that are favorable to Taylor Swift all the time.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Not my Katy Perry.
Oh, you love her, Rob?
No, it's a joke.
Oh. It's like, oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to get to the bottom of that. Somebody will. I'm not going to do it, but somebody will have to get to the bottom
Yeah.
of it. It's Friday. I'm not.
Somebody who cares about celebrity gossip and stuff. Find that out for us.
Let's get to the bottom of that.
Mm-hmm.
Find out what's
I'm
going on.
sensing y'all are talking about me, so I'll look it up.
Yeah. If you
No,
find
no. I'm just saying, like, you know, have our friend Cubby do it. He loves that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, we could
Yeah,
probably ask him right now, and he'd know.
I was like, he doesn't have to look it up.
He'd probably say, "Yeah, I was there that night when they met at the whatever club, and then Camilla said this, and Katie said that." And,
Yeah, he knows Katy Perry.
yeah,
He loves Katy Perry.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll just call him. Oh, so
He hasn't been taking my calls.
yeah, is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
He lost all that weight. Looks so good now.
exactly. Yeah, he lost 200 and something pounds, whatever.
Looks good.
He's too good for me now.
Oh, you're too good for me. You're too good for me.
You know, because I haven't found a cure for my brand of obesity yet.
Yeah.
Which is the poor man's obesity.
Yeah.
Can't afford Ozempic.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Okay, guys, I can't gatekeep this anymore. I cannot wait for you to try Love Indus skincare products. I am so obsessed with them. Love Indus has gotten awards in Cosmopolitan magazine, in Vogue, Beauty Best products. You're going to love Love Indus. It's a celebrated skincare line that blends South Asia's rarest ingredients with advanced dermatology. It consistently gets beauty reviews and rave reviews on the products. You have to check them out. over 5-star reviews. It's insane. And I spoke with them, and they actually gave all the listeners of our show 21% off their entire order with code TJ. So get it at loveindus.com or the deals page at tjriggins.com/deals.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. A Peyton's Promise button, where our great radio family goes to assist in helping everyone in our community. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
You're listening to the TJ and Riggins Show Birmingham, sponsored by Mandu at 2825 and a half 18th Street South, or find out about your first session being free at tjriggins.com/fitness.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
I saw, or as the New Yorkers say, I saw the other day that people going to that Coachella concert festival, a lot of them, because you would say, I mean, how can they afford this expensive ticket and all of that? A lot of them basically financed them. Like, you know, you can get them and then do payments later and all of that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Now, Lindsay, you're out on a date. This guy asks you out. You like him, and he asks you to a nice restaurant, and then he pulls out several coupons and things like that to pay the bill, or he asks you to a concert and says that he financed the tickets to the concert. Which one do you think is worse?
Oh, I think the dinner.
Yeah.
Depending on how expensive the concert is, if it's like $5,000 a day, okay, fine, whatever. I'm gonna let it slide. I don't love it, but the dinner.
But see, I look at it like if a concert is $5,000 and you don't have $5,000 and you're having to finance $5,000 for a concert,
right?
Then you don't really need to be going to that concert.
Well,
insane.
Spoken like a true dad right there, though, because there are things I don't need that I would finance. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
That's true. That is some dad advice.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
But
it's
it's good
great
advice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great advice. But that Louis Vuitton, ain't gonna buy itself.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm gonna put that on a ticket.
Yeah.
Does the Louis Vuitton store do layaway?
Do what?
Does the Louis Vuitton store do layaway?
Oh, no.
No.
But if they did, I'd be first in line.
You go up there
Pay a
and just
little
look at
today
it.
and pay a little next week.
Uh-huh.
I actually don't know how layaway works.
That's how it
at all.
works. Yeah. Yeah, they put it back in the they hold it for you with your name on it, and you make little payments on it until it's paid for, and then you can take it. I
Okay,
believe.
so you take it after
Yes.
you pay. They hold. Okay,
Right.
I remember it being a thing when I was little.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know when that stopped. I don't
Yeah. My mom we went and picked out a really nice coat for me, and I was all excited, and she took it up to the front desk or the service desk, and they took it away from me and took it back in the back. She said, well, we're just putting it on layaway. We'll get it.
Yeah.
It wasn't freezing or anything yet. It wasn't
thank
like I
God.
didn't have a coat.
I'm so cold now.
Yeah.
More TJ and Riggins coming up. Get the latest extra funny episode at tjriggins.com, all major podcast platforms, and on YouTube. Thank you for joining us.
In 3, 2, 1.
This is TJ and Riggins. The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
This right here is a color named Olo. This is a color no human has ever seen before. Scientists say they have discovered a new color, and they found it by shooting lasers into people's eyes. Sorry, TJ. I know that's a little. I know you don't like things about eyes, but they only did this experiment on 5 people. But they say this color has never been seen by human eyes before, and now everybody's talking about it. Olo. It's kind of like a neon green, blue, like aqua almost.
It's seafoam green is what it is.
Kind of like a seafoam green.
I've seen it a million times.
Have you?
Yeah, they're lying.
They're lying.
Everybody that looks at that is going to say, well, yeah, I know what color that is.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's
green. Not different enough to say, oh, wow, what is that color?
Yeah, wow.
You know?
Right.
It's like the difference in those little cardboard paint sample things at the paint store.
Yeah.
It's like, it looks like I've seen this 10 times already.
Yeah,
looking
right.
at these samples. What's the difference between this one and that one?
Yeah.
I don't think you could just come up with a new color now. I mean, you've seen, like you said, you've seen all of them.
Yeah,
scientists are stupid.
Yeah, like it's greenish. Okay.
I'm more concerned who would sign up to be a part of an experiment where they're going to shoot lasers in your eyes.
I know.
Britain. I don't know.
Yeah.
Never.
It's not me. It's not for me. But I guess some people want to try new things. I guess
for the science.
Yeah. How about shooting some lasers in people's teeth in Britain?
Yeah.
Start testing that out.
Fix those up.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber is speaking out on Instagram, kind of commenting on all the rumors that are circulating his personal life and people saying he needs help. And here's a quote from him: "If it was you, it would be hard not to be jealous if you saw me and Haley going brazy. It's really up for us, and that's understandable why people can't stand it. I don't blame them." So kind of being a little, cocky about the whole situation, like they're just being haters.
But nobody's talking about you and Haley. People are talking about you swaying back and forth and looking like you're out of your head at a concert.
Yeah.
Aren't those the reasons why people say they're worried about him?
Both. They claim his wife was a stalker long before he married her, and she would show up outside of his events and force herself into his life. That was the rumor out there. But he loves her. He married her. He has a child with her. So, they seem to be happy together.
Well, and there's divorce rumors.
Yeah, and he addressed. I think that his comment here was kind of addressing some of those things. We're fine. People are just being haters. If you saw us, you see how great we're doing, kind of thing. Right. So Justin Bieber back in the news. Who knows more about the TJ and Riggins Show members? We're going to find out next.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Kinshow Cocktails by RSRV Collective are premium non-alcoholic drinks. Now, they're crafted to deliver bold, sophisticated flavors inspired by classic cocktails, but with alcohol-free indulgence. Now, my wife Jody turned me on to this, and you can get a huge discount, 30% off right now, when you use the code TJ at tjriggins.com/deals. That's 30% off with the code TJ at tjriggins.com/deals.
Introducing the new Media Center on the tjriggins.com home screen. Watch the TJ and Riggins Show with new Carolina-specific content, deals, and more available to check out every weekday. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel at the Media Center at tjriggins.com and watch the TJ and Riggins Show, extra funny and new playlists. TJ Riggins TV is sponsored by Cozy Earth. Get that amazing 41% off deal that TJ has at our deals page using code TJ. tjriggins.com/deals.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Listen everywhere. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
What are you doing over there, TJ? Just making a face.
Some of these sounds are harsh.
Is that what it is?
That we play in. Yeah. Like,
You got to watch us on YouTube. Yeah. Make sure you pick up on all the little facial expressions. By the way, the show is sponsored by R. Gregory Jewelers, downtown Statesville, North Carolina. Graduation's coming up, Mother's Day. Perfect place to go pick up a gift for somebody really special in your life. Downtown Statesville, R. Gregory Jewelers. Love them. So we're asking.
Or me, Kyle, or me.
Or thank you, Lindsay, getting that in there. Kyle, heads up. So we're asking questions about who knows the most about other members of the show. So I just want to run through some of these questions, if that's okay. Lindsay, what is TJ's brother's name?
Oh my gosh. Wait, hang on.
These are tough.
They're not tough. I know it.
Doesn't sound like it.
Do you?
I do. You've sprung me off guard.
Okay.
You sprung her off guard. How dare you?
It's Percival. Percy for short.
We call him Percy.
No, I know this one.
It's Todd.
Todd.
ton. TJ, what is the nickname Lindsay gave to her high school vehicle? She just said it a couple days ago, and I forgot all about it, but she used to say it a lot. What is the name of Lindsay's high school vehicle? The nickname she gave it?
Big Red.
No, the damn Cam.
Oh,
The damn Cam.
It was a Camry, and she called it the damn Cam.
Okay.
The damn Cam.
Rob, name one of my favorite video games of all time.
Oh, The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild.
I was hoping you weren't going to pick that one. I was hoping you were going to say Grand Theft Auto 5. But yeah, I do like Legends of Zelda.
Riggins loves a fairy.
No fairies. Well, there might be a fairy or two. They might have gotten in there. Moving on. TJ, within 2, how many apps for pizza did Rob have on his phone at one point? Within 2, how many apps for pizza did Rob have on his phone at one time?
30.
Rob, what was the number?
I don't remember, to be honest with you. It was a lot. I'd say closer to 20, but he's probably not wrong.
The number was 22,
Okay.
I believe you said at one point.
All right.
So close. It was a lot. Too many apps for pizza, I would say. Rob, why did TJ's grandmother tell him to keep quiet when he noticed she had a new bedspread?
Oh, because his grandfather didn't know that it was a new one.
Yeah, but what did she specifically say? Do you remember?
Oh, no, I don't remember.
TJ?
That Papa mistreat Nana.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Which was
spilled the beans.
Yeah, which was a lie. He was the sweetest guy.
course.
Yeah.
He was going to mistreat her if he found out.
More TJ and Riggins coming up. Prime Plus members get extra funny commercial-free versions of all the shows and more. Sign up at tjriggins.com. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins.